Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here and welcome back to my channel. Now today we're going to be doing the continuation to the what if that I created, and that is What If Goku Became Immortal Part 5. Now as usual guys, if you guys can please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, leave the bell notification on so you guys can be the first to get my new content, and if you guys can at time follow me on my stream. It'll be very funny to hear what you guys have to say. Bear in mind that when it comes to my streams, I'm going to be doing like my own form of tutorial training, practicing, getting used to coding on Minecraft, so when I eventually build my own custom games, my own custom PvPs, my own custom speedruns, I'll be ready for it, okay? And you guys get to watch how much of a noob I am now. Until then. And on there guys, I will be getting into other what ifs next week, you guys will see, so hopefully you guys will stay tuned, okay? But without further ado guys, let's get into this next part of this what if, and that is What If Goku Became Immortal, Part 5. Now let's begin. So we're going to do a quick recap guys on what happened previously, and then we'll jump back into our new content, okay guys? So what happened previously is, thanks to Goku and Vegeta pretty much staying in Yardroid, they both master spiritual control, both of them on different degrees. Goku's better at instant transmission, but Vegeta will beat Goku at spirit vision. Like, they both have their ups and downs with it. Now Goku has taught Vegeta how to go Super Saiyan, so he's Super Saiyan 3 years earlier. And not only that, he has a great deal of control, stronger than he would be in canon. Now, long story short, they come back to Earth and they fight Final Form King Cold, and he eventually gets killed, of course. King Cold does. And this is when Future Trunks explains everything. And before he goes back, this is why I failed to state last time in the what if. Before Trunks went back, he spent 2 years training with Goku and Vegeta, getting stronger, even learning unique techniques like instant transmission, controlling Super Saiyan, to the point where Trunks masters Super Saiyan like Goku and Vegeta does. Okay, so long story short, Trunks is mega strong. And so he goes back after 2 years. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan and Piccolo train for the next year by themselves, or with each other of course, and they're all extremely strong, Gohan and Piccolo, by the 3 years time gap ends, Gohan has Super Saiyan, Master Super Saiyan mind you, and his power is as powerful, he's as powerful in the Super Saiyan form, full power, Super Perfect Cell. So is Piccolo. Vegeta and Goku are far beyond that. Vegeta's relatively as strong as his, let's just say his Buu Saga counterpart, but Goku's far beyond that. Far beyond that. Not only does he have Super Saiyan, Master Super Saiyan, he has Kaioken times 50, which he can adapt onto his Super Saiyan. So that says a lot, okay? No one has reached Super Saiyan 2 yet, okay? But you'll see soon. Now, after the defeat of Dr. Gero, the weeks passed, and they find Dr. Gero's lab just to find out that 17 and 18 are gone. Cell's already absorbed them. This is a different cell. And you'll find out sooner or later, very soon, that this is a different cell. And he tells them that they have 10 days for a tournament. So they're all prepared for the 10 days. That's where we left the what if guys. From there, let's begin. Goku is kind of reeling at the idea that this person that is here is not only as powerful as he is, but as immortal. Meaning, if he has Goku's DNA, this immortality won't be lost. So Goku just ponders this situation. Vegeta himself, though, is quite excited to fight someone else that's just as strong as Goku. Maybe he can push his limits and surpass Goku's Super Saiyan. Maybe, Vegeta knows they have 10 days. 10 days. And Cell's already stronger than Goku. And Goku knows that too. And so what happens is Cell goes to sit up his arena and he tells the world 10 days. But instead of this Cell saying that he's going to blow the world up, he says he's going to take over this world and make it into his image. And then the rest of the universe into his image. So there's more different evaluations with the situation. But what happens is Goku, Vegeta, and all of them, they're about to part ways until Goku has a snippet of a snapshot, and he realizes, I know a place that we can all achieve maximum power with minimal effort. Piccolo looks at them and goes, "You're not say Goku." He goes, "Yes, the room of spirit and time, or the hyperbolic time chamber." Goku goes, "Do you reckon that all fool will allow you to use it?" And Kama goes, "Of course I'll allow you to use it. This planet is my home as well, Piccolo, don't you forget that." Kami speaks to all of them through their minds. He goes, "I've been waiting for you guys to come here anyway. You too, Piccolo. Me and you have a lot to discuss." Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo and Gohan, Trunks, come back to mine now. And from there, I will allow you access to the room of spirit and time. So without hesitating, all of them look at each other. And they instantly boost off. They fly off as high as they can. Now, as they go off and they go to prepare themselves, Cell overhears this conversation because, telepathy. He's super. He can hear their telepathy. When he hears that, he smiles and goes, "Prepare for your guys' demise. You think the room is spirit of time will do you guys good, but you don't know how powerful I am compared to yous. You might say I'm more godlike than anything." So, as Sal is fine with it, he lets them go. He's in his arena for the next 10 days, meditating, powering up, charging himself. Back with Vegeta, Goku, and all them. They all argue, well, not argue. They all debate who's going to go in first in the chamber first. Vegeta at the time, Scott, he states, "Me and Trunks will go first." Goku looks at him and goes, "Really?" He goes, "You and Gohan are much stronger than you give yourself credit to, Kakarot. Allow me to go with my son, help him learn the powers properly. I can impart to him." Trunks is looking at Vegeta like, "Whoa, my father's been a father for once." Goku's like, "Fine. Hey, Mr. Purple, you got anything to eat?" "Of course, Goku." So Goku and Gohan go off to eat, and Piccolo sits there, meditates, of course, or actually Piccolo's just standing there looking at Kami. Vegeta and Trunks enters into the room of Spirit of Time, the door closed, and for them a whole year goes by. While their whole day goes by, Piccolo and Kami are talking, and Kami states to Piccolo that you can achieve more power than you have right now if you take my power. And Piccolo goes, "I do not want to become guardian of Earth." And he goes, "You're already taking the guardianship of being connected to Guru, Piccolo. Even though Mori has taken over the Dragon Balls, they are still connected to you, Piccolo. Isn't Guru telling you this?" Guru, when then Piccolo releases the information fully and Piccolo understands, he's like, "I see." And Kami goes, "He has given you a unique gift, Piccolo. Not only are you a warrior, but you're a Dragon Clan member. Meaning, you're the best of both worlds for both our people, humans and Namekians. You outlive these humans, except for Goku, of course." And Piccolo smiles. "That idiots." And they kind of smile at that. "But bear in mind, Piccolo, that once you fuse with me, the power gap that you have between Goku, Vegeta, and yourself could possibly close. You may even eclipse him. My powers with your powers, Nail's powers, and Guru's, that's one supreme Namek, don't you think?" Piccolo smiles and goes, "If you say it like that, then I'll be crazy to give this power up. But I am crazy." Kami goes, "Piccolo, I don't have long for this world. Meaning, if I die, you still die." Piccolo's eyes open up wide. He goes, "Yes. Regardless of you having Nails or Guru within you, I am still your same spiritual link. If I die, you die." Piccolo's like, "Fine. Step forward then." And Kami's like, "Very well." Mr. Pepper said, No, Kami, no. You don't know." And Kami looks like, Mr. Pepper, "Thank you, my dear Mr. Purple. But don't you worry about a thing. I will still and always be here, my great friend." Mr. Purple goes, but Kami." "Step forward, Piccolo." Piccolo steps forward. He places his hand on Kami's chest and goes, "You want to gain my accumulated knowledge, my time on this earth? Well, you get the picture. You absorb Guru, so you should understand." Piccolo goes, "Of course I do." And as he places his hand on his chest, he goes, "Be warned, Piccolo. The powers that you're about to receive are going to be extraordinary. I hope you do what's best for this world." Piccolo smiles and goes, "Thank you, Kami, for being a better father than my own." Kami looks at Piccolo, and as Kami does like, Kami begins to power up immediately without hesitating, going full force. Gohan and Goku are like, "Whoa, that's Kami's power. He's actually quite powerful for someone so old and weak." And as Kami powers up, he pushes all his energy into Piccolo, all of it, into a massive beam of light that blinds everyone. And in its place is one big Piccolo. Piccolo is massive. Like, when I mean massive, he stands over Android 16. Like, he's huge. But regardless of how big Piccolo is, his power level, his power itself has increased extremely massively. Like, he's definitely close to Gap. This Piccolo is pretty much near as strong as Vegeta in the Buu Saga, if not a little bit stronger. And he's just getting stronger. Not only that, Piccolo gets to reap the rewards of having two Super Namekians and a Namekian within him. So his ability to heal is at a super high rate, near centipede level healing. Piccolo, they have immortal healing, but he has ridiculously broken healing. And emerging with Kami, all of Guru's abilities fully awakened within Piccolo's bodies. Finally, Piccolo's Super Namekian body is complete. Piccolo has all of Guru's powers, all of it fully, and Kami's. And as Piccolo stands there, he smiles and he goes, "So I've become guardian of Earth after all." Nice one, Kami. I get you now. What a snub to my father, King Piccolo. He'll be turning over in his grave. Piccolo looks forward. Mr. Pepper's like, "Piccolo, where?" He goes, "I'm going nowhere, Kami. I'm going nowhere, Mr. Pepper." Kami was right. I will always be here. Don't you worry, old friend. Mr. Pepper looks like Piccolo and goes, "Alright, Mr. Piccolo." And he goes, "You can call me Kami if you like. I don't mind." Mr. Pepper smiles, happy knowing that his friend will allow him to always still retain the name. And from there, Goku can't believe how powerful Piccolo's got, and he wants to spar with him, but not yet. He has a goal for him and Gohan. And if he reaches that goal, then yeah. Now a day passes and Vegeta comes out with Trunks. A whole day passes. Trunks has blonde hair and so does Vegeta. Vegeta smiles and goes, "What do you think, Kakarot?" And Goku goes, "Oh, you fully mastered your Super Saiyan form." He goes, "Yeah, you're right. Me and Trunks have stayed in this form for almost a year. No energy drain, nothing whatsoever." Goku goes, have you learned how to stack your Kaioken properly?" And Vegeta goes, "I will only use that in time of need." How much hellfire of Kaioken have you got, Vegeta?" He goes, "The move's easy, but the toll on the body is the ridiculous part." Yeah. But Vegeta states, "I can go up to Kaioken times 10 in my Super Saiyan form." Goku can't believe it. Goku's like, "Yes!" Vegeta's so strong. Vegeta sees Goku's excitement. Goku's like, "Well, me and Gohan's turn, I guess. Come on, Gohan." Vegeta goes, "Don't be surprised if I kill Cell before you come back." And Goku goes, "Don't die." And Gohan and Goku go into the room of spirit of time and they do some different type of training. More extreme, more mental, more powerful training. And as Gohan and Goku spend the entire day in the room of spirit of time, Vegeta goes to gauge his strength with Cell. And as he goes down to meet Cell, because he can use instant transmission, Vegeta lands and goes, "So you're the so-called perfect creation of Gero. Tell me, what makes you different to all the androids?" "I'm willing to hear." And Cell's like, "How interesting. The Prince of all Saiyans comes here beckoning for me to answer his questions. Well, how can I not say no to that? I am part Saiyan after all. It's my obligation. So certainly, little princess." Vegeta gets irritated and he goes, "I was created by Dr. Gero at a distant future. In that dystopian future, they killed the androids. All do you guys live. There's no one left. Gero's dead, everything. I was the last of his kind. Now, Dr. Gero, before he died, he implemented a unique situation within my DNA. The ability to enhance myself whenever I'm around or be by. I can rewrite my code at nearly any time." Vegeta's like, "What?" And he goes, "But the one thing he made constant. Android 1718, which I did not have. So I spent years hiding and feeding on animals, making sure that none of you guys sensed me, until I found Bulma's ship. I regressed back into my small form, jumped into that ship, and came back in time. I woke up much more earlier than anticipated. I regenerated immediately and went off to go find the lab. Now, after you guys killed Gero, I actually thought you guys destroyed the androids, but nope. Sure enough, you didn't find Gero's lab, but you destroyed the androids. So while I was there, I was about to absorb them, but I realized that Dr. Gero also allowed me to re-encode certain situations. So he wanted to see what was different about this time period. So he opens the hatch where he's at, and he goes downstairs, Cell does, where he finds his tiny embryo version of himself. When he goes to read and break down the schematics, he finds out that this version of himself has immortality. And knowing that this version of him with the immortality pretty much is more perfect than how he is. And so what he does is he grabs the little Cell copy of himself in this universe. He proceeds to consume it, like how he does with 1718 with his tail. In doing so, Cell's body begins to burst in energy, and it disappears immediately. Cell breathes in and goes, He goes, "So this is what it's like to feel immortality. I must say, this time period has borne much better fruit." I don't think I need to destroy life now, but make it in my own image. And so Cell flies up, absorbs 17 and 18. He sees 16 and he sees that he's not worth his time and just leaves him there. And that's how we all know how he's caught up. Cell absorbed this period's form of Cell that was just being made in the embryonic sac, and he gained Goku's immortality. And Vegeta realizes that he does have Goku's immortality. And Vegeta goes, before the tournament, I would like to gauge how powerful I am compared to you. You're Saiyan in your blood, right? That means you wouldn't mind trying me out. Cell smiles and goes, yeah, sure, why not? Reveal your hand. I'll beat you now, I'll beat you then. I'll kill you all, take over this world, and make it in my own image. Long story short, I win, you lose. So, go for broke, Vegeta. Do everything you can that you believe you think you can do to me. I can take it. Goku can take it, I can. And so what happens is Vegeta rushes in, he pushes himself to full power. Right away, it rushes in Cell, and Cell's quite surprised. Vegeta begins to fight Cell, pushing him to the point where Cell actually has to fight Vegeta back, but Vegeta's been practicing a long time in there. And it's quite a good battle until Vegeta makes a gap, and as he's about to power up a Gatling gun, Cell's already there, headbutting Vegeta in the head, picks him up by the throat, headbutts Vegeta again, slams his face straight into the ground, cratering him into the arena. The Cell throws Vegeta out into nearby mountains, and as Vegeta gets out from the nearby mountains, Cell's his feet is already in Vegeta's face, slamming his foot right in Vegeta's face, hitting the ground, causing a miniature earthquake. Vegeta is startled massively, and Cell begins to pummel Vegeta badly. And then after a good few minutes, Vegeta's on the ground, bloodied, bleeding, all over. His armor is destroyed, his clothes are destroyed. He's near death. And Cell goes, I must say, you put up a good fight, but alas, this is the end result. As he walks away, he goes to Trunks, if I was you, I would collect my father now while he's still breathing. I know you were there. Cell walks back to his arena, he repairs the entire area, and he goes, a lot has changed with me. Let's just say, a lot has changed. Cell sits down and begins to meditate, and he actually starts to meditate like Piccolo. Now, a lot of things change within Cell, and you'll see in the battle to come soon, after he absorbed his his past counterpart. So this Cell is forever evolving, changing, becoming different. Okay? You will see. Trunks grabs Vegeta, and Vegeta looks at Cell and goes, that bastard, he beat me good. Vegeta leans back and Trunks is like, Father, you're almost about to die. He goes, if he wanted me dead, he would have had me killed. He wants a challenge just like a Saiyan. Cell! Cell's like, yes, Vegeta. Thank you. And Vegeta grabs Trunks, he eats a senzu bean. Vegeta instantly heals, stands up, gets a Zenkai, and he goes to see you in 9 days. He puts his hand on Trunks' shoulder, instant transmission away. Cell smiles and turns his back again. Vegeta reappears, Piccolo goes, that was an interesting dilemma, and Vegeta goes, and then as Vegeta walks, he notices something about Piccolo. He looks right at him, and he goes, no way have you become that strong. Where's that sickly old Namekian that was here? And Piccolo goes, you're looking at him, Vegeta. Well, haven't you noticed how short you are compared to me? Vegeta goes, you got something to say, Namekian? Piccolo immediately flexes his ki. When Piccolo flexes his ki, Cell senses it. He's like, that's Piccolo. How intriguing. Vegeta's actually taken aback that Piccolo has now surpassed his strength. Vegeta's like, how? And Piccolo goes, this is what happened when the union of 3 Namekians, 3 or 4 Namekians, 2 being super Namekians, joined together. I am now the guardian of the planet, so the Dragon Balls rely upon me, Vegeta. And Vegeta stops his ego with Piccolo. He goes, I see. Well then, respect is where respect's due, right, Piccolo? Vegeta nods to Piccolo, and Piccolo goes, They both agree with each other, and so Vegeta waits to have his next turn in the room of Spirit of Time. A day passes, nothing happens whatsoever. And they're all pondering like, hey, isn't a day gone by? And Piccolo goes, yeah. They go to try open the door, but the door's not opening. Piccolo tries more, but then Piccolo realizes those 2 idiots destroyed the door on the other side. Now they are trapped. Vegeta goes to sense where they are, but no, he can't sense where Gohan and Goku are. And so another day's passed. 2 days passes and nothing. Piccolo's been standing there for the last few hours trying to repair the door from this side, and it's slowly but surely going to work, but it'll take another 2 more days. Meaning Gohan and Goku will be in the room of spirit of time for 4 years. And so let's skip those 2 days. Vegeta's super impatient that he brought a gravity chamber up there to train with Trunks, to get stronger, push himself. And what happens on the 4th day, Piccolo finally finishes the door and he falls to the ground. It's like, whoa, that took a lot of magic out of me. He stands up and the door begins to open. Out comes a much more taller, much more powerful Gohan. And it freaks Piccolo out because this Gohan's power eclipses his by miles. Gohan walks out and goes, "Hey Piccolo." And Piccolo's like, "Look at you, kid. Why have you grown?" Goku walks out and it stuns them all. Because Gohan walked out and the door kind of closed behind him. But when Goku walked out, everyone felt his ki. Vegeta's like looking at Goku. Goku smiles. Vegeta goes, "So I see you've become more powerful than what you originally were, Kakarot." Goku goes, "You have a fair idea, Vegeta." Mr. Popo goes, "How did you guys survive with only 1 year worth of food?" And Goku goes, "Well, technically I don't need to eat. It was one of the most hardest trainings I had to go through, but I don't need to eat. So I didn't eat for like 3 years." And Mr. Popo goes, "But what about you, Gohan?" And Gohan goes, "I rationed my food for the whole time, And not only that, Dad was smart enough to have some food in the capsules that he had within his spaceship, so we used that as well." And Mr. Popo goes, "Oh, I see." And Piccolo goes, "Well, then we have to rectify that for next time." And Goku goes, "What?" And goes, "Not only would I remove the aging that comes with being in the room of spirit of time for so long, but I'll remove the need for you guys to even have food come in the first place. Food will regenerate every night. I'll make sure of that. It'll take me a few days, but for then, the room of spirit of time is going to be off limits." Vegeta's like, "What?" And Piccolo's like, "Not to worry, Vegeta." And so 2 days pass, so that's 7 days has gone down. There's 3 more days left. Piccolo finally completes the room of spirit of time. Goku and Gohan are right next to each other meditating. Goku's standing on top of like a real sharp point, and so is Gohan. Vegeta realized that Goku has taught Gohan spirit control. Not in that, Goku has mastered spiritual control beyond anything Vegeta has recognized. Goku and Gohan meditate non-stop. Bear in mind, they're in their base forms, not their Super Saiyan forms. They could easily fluctuate their Super Saiyan forms anytime. Goku has taught Gohan everything he has learnt, but one move. Goku has one move that he kept to himself. He went to go train with a certain person for a day when Vegeta was in the room of spirit of time the first time, so Goku has a secret technique hidden. Now Vegeta goes, "Ha, let's go, Trunks." Piccolo goes, "Wait a minute, what about me?" And then this is when Vegeta goes back and goes, "You're too valuable, Piccolo, to be even coming down here. You will stay up here and be the guardian of the planet, just like Kami was." But Piccolo's like, "But," and Vegeta's like, "No buts, Piccolo. If you die, the Dragon Balls die. And then all the Namekians and the Earthlings die." And Vegeta turns back at Piccolo. Piccolo realizes that what Vegeta says is true. He needs to step back now. He has a much different role. And so he does. He steps back and he thanks Vegeta. And then Vegeta and Trunks go in the room of spirit of time. A day passes. They come back out. Vegeta is back at his base form, and so is Trunks. Vegeta has his hands in a sense in his pocket, and he walks out. He looks at Goku, and he gives him a thumbs up. And Goku smiles. They look at each other. And then what happens is Piccolo goes, "There's 2 more days," and Goku's like, "To hell with that. Gohan, let's go back to your mother, huh?" And Gohan's like, "Yeah, Dad." Vegeta's like, "Trunks, let's go back to your mother as well." And Piccolo's like, "Whoa, what's happened with these two?" He can't believe it. These Saiyans are giving up training to go hang out with their wives. That makes no sense. But they go back down. When Chi-Chi sees Gohan, it blows her mind. She's so angry until the point she finds out that Gohan was training, but he also did a lot of studying. Bear in mind, Mr. Popo's library in this world, if anyway, Gohan was able to access it and utilize all the information that Mr. Popo has gathered over the thousands of years. And so Gohan himself is super intelligent, more smarter than his adult counterpart, And Goku himself, he even learned a thing or two thanks to Gohan. Chi-Chi sees Gohan and them, and Goku's so happy to see Chi-Chi that he tells Gohan to disappear for a while. And so Later that night, Gohan comes back, dinner's made, Goku and Gohan are happy as, Chi-Chi's happy too. And what happens is, Goku states that one of the biggest fights of their life is coming up. And that if he can, be ready just in case he fails. And Chi-Chi goes, what do you mean? Goku hands Chi-Chi the capsule ship and tells Chi-Chi, you go to Capsule Corp. Stay with Bulma. If things go astray and you know it goes astray, jump on the ship immediately. I already have the coordinates where for you to go preset. Alright? Chi-Chi goes, yeah, but Goku goes, no buts, Chi-Chi. Gohan smiles seeing his dad actually giving Chi-Chi love. And so is Vegeta. Vegeta does the same thing with Bulma as well. Bear in mind, Goten is born. And so is Trunks. Both of them are born at the same time. And so Goku spends time with his family properly. Vegeta does the same. He actually spends time with Bulma, which blows Bulma's mind. And so 2 days pass, and on the fated day of the Cell Games, Cell smiles. He's so excited, his blood pumping, he can't believe it. It's finally the day. He stands up, he takes a deep breath in, and he stretches, and then he instantly shoots out 4 Cell Juniors. Why he shoots these Cell Juniors out? Not because he wants them to destroy the people or anything like that, but Cell has an idea. He goes, he looks around and he senses it'll take them, but these guys about a good 5 to 10 minutes to get here. Cell wants to try something, try his skills out. These Cell Juniors are roughly around the same strength as the Vegeta that he fought, so we'll give it a go. The 4 Cell Juniors rush Cell, and Cell waits, and the moment they get too close, Cell instantly opens his eyes and swipes all 4 of them out with one move. In doing so, Cell kills all 4 Cell Juniors in a blink of an eye, and Cell goes, I have grown incredibly strong. Thank you, Vegeta, for making me notice that. And as Cell cleans up his mess, over the horizon he sees figures, but not as much figures as the original were in canon. In fact, a lot of them stay back because Goku and Vegeta warned that, yeah, you guys won't be much help, and we need all the sense beans we have. Vegeta lands with Trunks, Goku lands with Gohan, and just for representation, Krillin comes for the humans. As they all land there, of course, bear in mind 16 was alive and Bulma reprogrammed him, so 16's back at Capsule Corp, upgraded everything, and he's showing a live feed to Bulma and them using one of the drones he's controlling to watch everything. Bulma and them can't believe it. Chi-Chi arrives, and from there they all ready themselves. Cell goes, welcome everyone to the Cell Games. It's been a worth it 10 days, has it not? All of you guys look so much more powerful, especially you, Goku. Goku smiles and goes, and he goes, I'm looking forward to this. Goku goes, I noticed you've got along stronger too. Had a little practice yourself. And Goku and Cell goes, periodically of course. Just wanted to test what my skills are. Vegeta goes, that's that Saiyan blood in you, telling you, that's why. And Cell smiles, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I've been pondering that for the last couple of days since we last fought Vegeta. Why I didn't kill you then and then. Why I'm even letting you guys have this time for me to gloat. And Vegeta goes, and your answer? And he goes, in absorbing my past counterpart, I took more of the same DNA than I recognize. More of my DNA is made up than Goku than any of my DNA. Slowly but surely, I will eventually start regressing into a humanoid form. I've already noticed it now. And Vegeta actually is like, what? And Goku goes, what do you say? And he goes, I'm saying, Goku, DNA wise, I'm like a son to you, like I am to all of you. Goku's looking at him and goes, interesting. Hey Vegeta, I think I'm gonna fight him first. And Vegeta goes, no way, Kakarot, you don't get to him. Goku goes, you had to fight him before. That's my turn, right? And Vegeta's like, whatever. Gohan, would you like to fight him? And Gohan's like, I would, Dad, but... And Goku goes, I understand, you're not a fighter. And you're absolutely right. And I respect you for that, my son. Goku lands into the arena. Piccolo's looking down at Goku going, yes, you better respect that boy. He's not a fighter, you idiot. And as Goku lands in the arena, Cell goes, I've been waiting for this fight. I knew it would just come down to me and you. And our eternal battle, yes? And Goku smiles and goes, eternal battle. Goku begins to power up in his base form, 100%. And powering up in his base form 100%, he eclipsed everyone but Cell. Cell looks at Goku and he can't believe it. He goes, and Cell has a little sweat down the side of his head. He goes, I shouldn't have given you all that time to train, Shouldn't I, Goku? And Goku goes, no, you shouldn't. Boom, Goku disappears. And Cell's like, looks around. And Goku appears right next to him, hits Cell in the face, punches Cell in the gut, punches Cell in the ear, grabs Cell by the top of the head, and slams him to the ground, kicking Cell right across the area. And what happens is, as Goku rushes Cell, Cell instantly gets up, grabs Goku's throat, and what he does is, Cell uses this time right now to rewrite his DNA and take more of Goku's DNA within him. And you'll see why. Okay? And as Goku's starting to take the DNA as Cell starts to take the DNA of Goku, what happens is Goku instantly breaks the bond by cutting Cell's arms off, rips Cell's arms completely off his body, kicks him away, and Cell's like, regrows his arm, and he goes, good as new. Boom! Goku's already there, beating him up, and they're fighting everywhere. Cell's like, the more you beat me up, the stronger I get. And Goku goes, true, but the more I fight, the more I'm in battle, the stronger I get. Don't you forget that. And Cell looks at Goku. He's like, no, you boom! Goku kicks Cell straight into the ground. Cell craters, then Goku lands straight on top of him, hitting his gut, and then Goku jumps off and punches Cell straight in the face, making a massive earthquake. And then Goku throws Cell up, shoots a ki blast at him, and Cell goes, what's the point of that, Goku? That does nothing to us. And Goku immediately appears, puts a full powered punch of energy into his hands, and as he connects the punch with Cell's body, he goes Super Saiyan for a brief moment, and punches Cell's gut. What ends up happening is it sends shockwaves through in the entire area and within Cell. Cell immediately hits the ground. He's like, how did you hurt me? He starts to cough. I'm immortal. And then boom, Cell spews out 17 and 18 and instantly regresses back to his original form. And then Goku, without hesitating, opens his hand up, powers up a massive Kamehameha, single-handed Kamehameha, and shoots it at Cell. Cell tries to run away, but Goku uses a form of like telekinesis to block Cell in place. The Kamehameha ball appears by Cell, hits Cell, and destroys all of Cell's immediately, blows him up entirely, nothing left. And as Goku stops the ki, he goes, He walks over and sees 17 and 18. Trunks is about to kill them, but Goku catches Trunks' hand and goes, these two are innocent until proven guilty. Right? And Trunks goes, yeah, but you don't know. And Goku goes, they didn't kill no one in this time period. In fact, they're the victims, Trunks. And Trunks is like, you're right. And so Trunks Goku asks Trunks if he can take them up and go and comes down and helps Trunks to take 17 and 18 away. And as Goku walks away, Cell goes, did you actually think that killed me, Goku? Cell instant transmission back to the area, but this time he's looking a lot more different. Okay? Yes, that didn't kill me whatsoever. Cell's body has completely changed. Completely changed. In regards on what he is, he still looks like Cell in every all form of fashion. However, the difference with this Cell is he is no longer the Cell, the evil, idiot, stupid Cell in canon. The Saiyan part in Goku has fully taken hold, and Cell's lust for battle and need to just get stronger outweighs his need to destroy. And Goku's a powerful rival, an immortal rival for us that he could, battle with. And so Cell goes, you must be joking. We're both immortal. That was pointless. And Goku goes, no, it wasn't. I wanted to see the depths of your power. I realized that you were taking my energy when I hurt you, so, I wanted to give it a go. And Cell smiles and goes, well then, while we're here, Goku, shall we continue with the fight? Goku smiles, both Cell and Goku look at each other, and as they prepare for their second clash, this is where we're going to leave this one off, guys. I hope you guys like this. Please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below. And yeah, thank you guys for all joining my stream and my videos, and I hope you guys all have a good day. But as usual, guys, this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.